here we have Harlan Wood coming with a Wallace 1220. I was talking about that Fuller U-type Fuller frame earlier. Just notice that U-frame underneath the engine, the transmission, that tied everything together. We had dust-proof compartment there. Thank you, Harlan. See you around. Next we have a Wallace model 1220. I'm sorry, 2030. Also owned by Harlan Wood, Middleton, New York.
Oh, it came away.
Looks like she sleeps through anything. As the Harris 101 Senior Twin Power on factory seal. That's unusual to find a tractor of that age still on seal, but this twin power had to do with two different governor settings, one for belt power and the other for crowbar power. As the Harris 1220, also a Wallace design tractor yet, driven here by Art Astle, pulling a Massey Harris crane binder. This crane binder is in transport position. As you got her ready here to reap, you undid that thing and gave it a quarter turn, cranked the bull wheel down and the scraper wheel down there, and got everything hooked up, and away you went. That's the Harris 102 Junior Twin Power, built 1944, Brian Saplia, Countersport, Pennsylvania, pulling a Massey Harris corn binder. Looks like they went out in the woods there and made a tongue when this thing came up. That's the Harris 22, built 1952, also owned and restored by Brian Saplia of Countersport, Pennsylvania, pulling a Massey Harris number 3 hay loader, a rope type hay loader. David didn't catch the name, from Mooresville, Pennsylvania there. As the Harris 2-row corn picker, built 1952, Floyd Hooksta of Elton, Maryland. My neighbor Paul Knowles, they had a 2-row corn picker like this, and they used to use that to open their fields for harvesting, and then of course they used it to pick corn for the rest of the season too. As the Harris model 30. Built in 1955, Curtis Weaver of Ephrata, Pennsylvania. Curtis's grandfather, Martin Weaver, M.M. Weaver, started the Massey Ferguson business here in Neola, Pennsylvania, and they're still in operation today. Another Massey Harris 30, built in 1952, owned and restored by Brian Saplia of Countersport, Pennsylvania. Massey Harris 33, built in 1953, also owned by Brian Saplia of Countersport, Pennsylvania. Massey Harris 20. Who's the owner's name? You. Okay, good. The driver says he's the owner. I forgot his name. Philip Baldwin, right? Yeah, Philip Baldwin. Good to see you, Philip, there. Massey Harris Tony, built in 1952, Jeffrey Bachman of Moore Township, Pennsylvania. The Massey Harris 20, we sold those in great quantities, and they were out to kind of cover the same market as the Marble. Massey Ferguson 175, built in 1972, also owned by Curtis Weaver of Pennsylvania, Ephrata, Pennsylvania. This was a part of the bid rate follows the 3-digit line, the 135, the 150, the 165, the 175, the 180, and then on up through. And here next we got a Massey Ferguson 1130, owned by, built 1968, owned by Lewis Thomas Jr. Hempstead, Maryland. This 1130 carriage has 354 Perkins engine, turbocharged engine, and that became part of the Massey Ferguson company. A very reliable source of diesel engine.
That was at the Ford. That was at the Ford.
1923, powered with a fortune structure, owned by Scott and Stephanie Truman. Thanks for bringing it.
This is a slow dump truck. from yesterday.
Okay, we have an early horsepower coming down the track, model
Oh my
1227.
God, that whole car is brand new.
These were later known as the Horsepower Oil King tractors. A single cylinder upright engine. Just check out those unusual cast wheels there. And this tractor here would have been built in 1913, owned by the Gulf Cruise family here in Leola, Pennsylvania. Thank you for bringing it. Next we have the Tumble Junior. Tumble and Titan tractors were built over the same time. The company was split apart at that time. They had to market their tractors under two different names. Tumble Junior. This is a 25 horsepower unit, also owned by the Gulf Cruise family. Marvel A, built 1945, Anthony and Carrie Sabota of Rehoboth, Mass. Thanks for bringing it. Next we have an International 300 utility. Built in 1955, also owned by Anthony and Carrie Sabota of Rehoboth, Mass. Thanks for bringing it. Hang on here. All right, first John Deere D, built 1924, owned by Dale Martin and the boys. All right, the next Model D coming here is a special tractor, and I'd like to have the owner tell about it.
1928 Model D John Deere tractor. Fourth generation driver on it now. Purchased by my grandfather in the farm 94 years ago, and now back in the family thanks to the Martin family.
Thank you for that. Beautiful tractor. Glad you could come to our show. Next tractor is an oil pole. You'll notice this is one of the later oil poles with the pressed steel frame there. They were the super power tractors, and they ran a little faster, put on a lot more horsepower for their size versus what the early tractors did there. Okay, 1928 Model X, 2540. All right, thank you.
John Deere.
Next one here we have a John Deere 830. This was the smallest in the 830 series line. This little three-cylinder tractor was built Mannheim, Germany, and yeah, they filled a good need there. Brian Diamond. Okay, thank you for bringing it. John Deere Model H here, built 1940. Shown here by Bob Green of Vermont, Maryland. Thank you. 1951 John Deere Model B. Shown by Jason Green of Vermont, Maryland. Thank you. Ford Jubilee. The Jubilee, they were only built 1 year in 1953 to celebrate Ford's 50th anniversary. Ford 861 Diesel, built 1958. Justin Horning of Elizabethtown, Pennsylvania. Thank you, Justin. They got the Ford pie weights there on the rear wheels there. Case Olay, built 1948, Glendon Zimmerman of Linus, Pennsylvania. That's an LP gas motor tractor. LP gas made an appearance for some years there, and was kind of faded by the wayside when diesels became better. But they did definitely serve its purpose. Here we have a GP wide trench coming down. Got those full seal on there. It's got the original style muffler there. Original air intake, now air intake. Built 1931, GP wide trench show of Truck, Pennsylvania. Thank you. Early John Deere C, built 1927. The Brands family, the corn bar tractor. They were sold these tractors so the guys farmers could plow good and deep and get those corn bores taken care of. Get the rest and it roll over good. I believe he's got a Partego here, big shield here. Yeah, that's kind of an unusual feature for them. Thanks for bringing it. Anyhow, a whole row of engines here too. A 1.5 and a 3 and a 6 horsepower. All John Deere Model E's, also by the Brands family. Next we have the John Deere 1010. This is the Waterloo Boys 2023 Raffle Tractor, 1965 1010 RU. And I'll tell you what, guys and gals, people really do win these tractors. A $5 ticket could get you a tractor. And a number of tickets might make your chances better. John Deere MC, built 1950. Zachary Allen Thomas from Conowingo, Pennsylvania. Thank you. 1941 John Deere Model H. Going by Deacon Harry Clark, exhibited here by Cody High of Pottstown, Pennsylvania. Thank you, Cody. Here we have a later John Deere D here, built 1935, also owned by the Brands family. On rubber there. Thanks for bringing it. John Deere Model A, also owned by the Brands family. These would have been what we know as a cyclone Model A, a little more power there. John Deere 820 diesel. This was some serious horsepower here. This was, I believe, also owned by the Brands family. Thank you. Fancy Harris Combine. As I said earlier, the Fancy Harris Combine created your first combine cruise. They had built 500 of them in 1944 and went across. This is a Model 35 combine built 1962. Zachary Welch of Harrington, Delaware. And then we have a Deutz 6006, I believe. This is the first O series diesel, Deutz diesel in Pennsylvania, owned and registered by Stomper Diesel. Stomper Diesel, they were pioneers with the Deutz. The Deutz was a very efficient tractor with air-cooled engine. Marvel A, built 1941, CG Rib of Bel Air, Pennsylvania. Case 430, owned by Cameron Fry of Inwood, West Virginia.
West Virginia, he came a ways.
Here we have an earlier Romney coming here with the General Iron frame. Earlier tractors here, 2040 Model G, owned by Keith Cooling of Palmyra, Pennsylvania, built 1923. And here's Keith himself on a Rumley 6A, built 1931, owned by Keith. 6-cylinder Walker Shaw engine. This was just before their sellout to all sellers. John Deere BO, built 1935 on style there, John Hurst. Next we have a John Deere, I believe an MC crawler coming down here.
Look at that little John Deere. Yeah, they must
company that built these small crawler tractors. Down here, MC built 1950, Leroy Stauffer of Burnville, Pennsylvania.
Two big olives.
Here's Leroy himself. A steel model John Deere B here, built 19, has a Tumble engine in. Burns Leroy Stauffer, Burnville, Pennsylvania. Thank you. Down here, Model B. First 6-speed Model B here. Aaron Stauffer was the original owner of this tractor, and he was a custom farmer. Went from farm to farm to do custom farming, failing and so forth. He was kind of disgusted how slow his speed went, so him and his brother Dan Stauffer got together in the machine shop there, and they took some automotive gears and some shafts, extended some shafts out through the side of the transmission, built a gearbox on the side there with a second shift lever, and created the first 6-speed D. And this tractor was built in 1937, and a few years later they sold this idea to John Deere for $100. Thanks for bringing it. This tractor has a lot of history. Aaron Stauffer, he worked for my great uncle Harvey Burkle in the threshing crew there. Here we have a Custy tractor here, Oliver 2150, built 1969. That's Hercules D4800 diesel engine in there, turbocharged, lots of power in there. Owned by Walt and Ted Wilson of Lewis, Delaware. $9 Lacey. Hey, thanks a lot for bringing that down, Lacey. Okay, Oliver 1750, built in 67, owned by Walt Wilson, driven by Ted Wilson. Thanks for bringing.
This is a garden tractor.
Alrighty, next we have a garden tractor coming here. This is a Poland model H14 built in 1975. Purchase of Oxford, Pennsylvania. Thank you. Another Poland coming down, a G14 built in 1973. Aiden Merges of Oxford, Pennsylvania. And an International 105 Cub built 1967 by Fifth Merges of Oxford, Pennsylvania. And then we have a Cub Cadet Model 72 by Will Polano of Exton, Pennsylvania. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe that's the end of our parade, unless we have some latecomers showing up. Thank you so much for coming out. Thank you so much for enjoying the show. We look forward to having you back October the 7th and 8th for our Fall Harvest show there. Thanks for coming, and have a safe trip home.